Let's begin this edition from Pakistan, where with less than 24 hours left for the no-confidence motion to be tabled in the National Assembly, Pakistan's opposition leaders have threatened to stage a sit-in and disrupt the organization of Islamic Cooperation Summit if the resolution calling for no-confidence vote against Pakistan Prime Minister is not tabled on the 21st of March. However, despite threatening to impede the summit of the Organization of Islamic Countries that is scheduled to take place in the hall of the lower house on the same day, the joint opposition toned down its stance by stressing that Pakistan's political turmoil will not affect the event in any way. The opposition further asserted that a conducive atmosphere in accordance with the traditional spirit of hospitality and respect will be ensured. In a statement, the joint opposition said, and I quote, "The opposition pledges to do its utmost to create an atmosphere in which the distinguished guests will be able to carry out their activities with full attention, dedication and determination." End of quote. Now, the threats from the opposition in the country come amid reports that the Pakistan government was planning to call the assembly session on Monday on the requisition of the opposition. But the Speaker would adjourn it for 3 to 4 days due to the 48th OIC meeting. The Khan government is trying to delay the vote as Prime Minister Imran Khan scrambles to gather numbers. Remember, Pakistan Information Minister Chaudhry Fawad Hussain had earlier said that the government will file a presidential reference under Article 186 of the Constitution for the interpretation of Article 63A, further questioning the legal status of the vote. While Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan is continuing to use other means to garner support, on Friday Khan met Pakistan Army Chief Qamar Javed Bajwa. He had also called for a meeting of his party Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf's political committee, all in a bid to save his government. Dr. Qamar Chima, a strategic and political analyst, is joining us live from Islamabad. Doctor, welcome to WION.
Thank you very much.
Are the accusations leveled against Imran Khan enough to warrant a no-confidence motion? And what is the likelihood of the Prime Minister failing the motion?
Well, there is a likely possibility that this motion will be of success, and Prime Minister Imran Khan so far has lost the support of his own member National Assembly. So more than 24 members of the National Assembly, they are out and they're saying that we are not going to support Prime Minister Imran Khan in this coming no confidence motion. And for this, there is a delaying tactics which are being adopted by the ruling party, and specifically when the chairman of the assembly he said that we are not going to listen to the opposition and we will call off the session wherever we want, whenever we want. So in that phase, the opposition parties came forward and they said that we are going to disrupt the OIC session. So in reality, they had to come forward and they explained the position that yes, we will not stop it now because the Muslim brothers are coming, the foreign ministers of the Muslim countries are coming, and we are not going to stop this. So on the other hand, as far as the constitutional matter is concerned, and as far as the numbers are concerned, the choice with the ruling party is that they cannot prolong it until these 3 holidays which the federal government has announced in Islamabad. And after 25th, there will be regular discussion on this motion, and maybe on 28th or 29th of the March, there will be a vote, and Prime Minister Imran Khan may have to leave this position.
Right. When the opposition includes Imran Khan's own party members who are threatening to vote against him, should that worry the Prime Minister and PTI?
That is the real problem, because the coalition partners with the ruling party, they're supporting Imran Khan. The coalition partners, which are very small political parties with some with the 3 members, 5 members, 7 members, they're supporting it. The real challenge is because Imran Khan didn't have enough funds so that he could give to his members, national assemblies, so that they could spend into the constituencies, and that is why there is a revolt. And they believe that Imran Khan is not a person who is accessible. The other political parties, they are more accessible. this is what the member National Assembly of the PTI are saying. Imran Khan, who is very popular, although, but he lacks that democratic culture and he lacks that position that he should listen to his own members of the National Assembly, and believes that since all these people got votes on my name, so they need to just come and vote for me, and they have no right to go against whatever I say. So, but looking at the South Asian culture and the Pakistani culture, even if Imran Khan is a popular person, the ruling party member National Assemblies are saying that he must listen us. So in reality, if he will lose power in the federal capital, he may lose power in the largest province where there is more than 110 million people, where he also have a government, and he may lose his chief minister as well. So it is going to be one of the very major thing, and he will be going to be one of the first prime minister in Pakistan's history who will be ousted this way.
Let's talk more about that. Has the opposition ever managed to boot out a sitting prime minister in Pakistan? What do you make of the strength of the opposition? Will this be a game changer for Pakistan, or is it just the same old politics?
Well, this is a different situation. It is a different situation because in the past, normally the unelected officers or the military or their pressure used to be there in ousting the prime ministers. But this time, it seems that the opposition party, they are working together in a joint defense against Imran Khan, because Imran Khan, since quite some time, since he came in power, he started an anti-accountability drive against the opposition members. So in reality, he failed to send all those people, or he failed to have this accountability drive against these people, because they were sent behind the bars, but they were not in a position to prove that the money has been looted. So in this situation, this is first time the opposition is standing together. And since General Musharraf, the former dictator, left the office, we have been seeing that this is the third time in Pakistan when the elected government may complete this tenure. So the opposition parties are saying that we will let this assembly complete its tenure till 2023. So this is something which is very interesting, and people believe that these are scenarios which we never believed will be in Pakistan.
Finally, Qamar, let's talk about the numbers. In the 342-member assembly, the opposition needs 272 votes to remove Imran Khan. The PTI has 155 members and needs at least 172 on its side to remain in power. Looking at the numbers game, does it favor Khan or the opposition?
At the moment, Imran Khan was having a very thin majority in the parliament. So he needed the support of the coalition partners, including the PMLQ, including from the MQM from Karachi, and some small other parties, even from Balochistan. So in reality, Imran Khan needs 172 to stay in power. But since, as I mentioned earlier, that more than 24 member National Assembly, they have left Imran Khan for multiple reasons. There is no one reason here to mention. So Imran Khan may not get that numbers, and Imran Khan's party leaders, they are accepting that it will be difficult to get back all those people, because the coalition partners want to stand with Imran Khan, but his own people who got votes, who reached to the parliament on the vote of Imran Khan, they are not supporting him, because they believe that Imran Khan does not have a future in 2023. The other parties will come with a bigger electoral majority. So that's why they believe it's easy to leave Imran Khan and join other parties for their own future.
Qamar Chima, thank you very much for your time and for talking to WION today.
Thank you very much.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.